Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Tuesday, April 24th. Great to be here with you. Let's take a look at these indices, and what we can see with the NASDAQ market is that little shadow on the low. I was talking about bouncy. That's the action that I'm looking for. I do look for an update this week. I should say for Tuesday for that market, and I am looking for an up week because we have a lot of good fundamentals coming out. We also have earnings, and we have some geopolitical situations that could add some volatility to the markets. Well, let's move on and let's see what's happening. Actually, I need to go back and tell you about one more thing, and that's the Russell. The Russell 2000 traded below its bearish level. Magnitude change in that market is $2,700 a contract. Now, let's move over to the dollar. And what we're seeing with the euro is that the dollar is remaining strong, as we're seeing continued downward pressure on the euro. I do look for that to continue, but it'll be interesting to see how it sets up. I don't look for a dramatic move to the downside, but I do look for continued downward pressure and strengthening in the US dollar. Now, what about interest rates? This is a little trickier. In the 10-year notes, it's also a little bouncy on the bottom. You can see right now that's Asia firming up a little bit. I do not expect it to make a new high, and I am looking for weakness by the time this market comes back to us in the US. Let's move over to gold. And in gold, well, downward pressure because it doesn't have a reason to do anything, and that's why we're seeing that. So what do we look for here? I'm not looking for gold to fall out of bed, but I am looking for downward, unchanged to lower, and basically a sideways type move for that market longer term. Crude oil. Well, crude oil is getting stronger, and you can see it firming up. But do we really have paper behind it? I'm still skeptical of that market, and I'm not. This should be a dramatic move to the upside. It does imply an up day. I just think we should be cautious long term with that market. And cautious is the way I feel about soybeans. It's opening up weaker, but as it opens weaker, we can find those buyers. A logical level to do that. So I don't look for a big day down in that market. I'm looking for the potential for a bounce back to the upside. You see, Asia's just a little bit weaker, but I don't see a dramatic move down. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.